has become a model. And I said it once, I'll say it again, even on your platform. Africa does not need democracy.
What do we need?
It's a smokescreen of lies which allows imperialism and neocolonialism to continue. Africa needs dictators. Africa needs military dictators.
Military, not just any other dictator.
Military for security. Dictators in that they must dictate the right thing. We need people that are purposeful, cutting down the bureaucracy of democracy and getting things done. If you walk up into your parliament right now, you'll have papers the size of this room of good ideas that have never been implemented, roads that have never been finished, buildings and hospitals that have not been repaired, but budget approved and voted. It's in the pipeline. And in the midst of that pipeline, procurement, corruption, and preferential procurement, looting and stealing is happening. How does a minister who walks into a government with 50,000 shillings become a millionaire in 2 years? With a salary that even can't afford 3 pairs of shoes. Where does he get the money from? Any government minister who becomes a millionaire after being to a government office is a thief.
That's very true.
There's no millionaire who becomes a millionaire through government salaries. I make that statement loud and clear. So this whole concept of democracy, it's a facade, the entertainment for the poor, to think that by voting a president into power, they've actually put a man in control. We need people like Traore, who wakes up in the morning and says, I need 3,000 trucks of road equipment on the road by tomorrow. And 3 kilometers from Ghana into Burkina Faso, they are there by tomorrow. I need a hospital there. I need an aeroplane manufacturing industry there. And you need to give a president power, the one who can decide, not the one who can steal, the one who can decide and make a change. We look at our countries. Look at Kenya, almost 50 years of independence.
60.
Look
63 actually.
Look at Ghana, 63. Look at Zimbabwe, 40-something. And the roads that the colonialists built, we're even battling to repair them with potholes and etc. And you wonder, for the past 45 years, what are we doing? Here's the Minister of Roads, here's the Minister of Public Works, but they simply can't get things done. So what do you need? You need a leader. Boko has picked up the signal, walks up one morning and says, no more diamonds are living here. We are going to beneficiate themselves. You look at Mali, come on, no more uranium is going out. We're going to beneficiate it here. We need Ghana, we need Kenya to say, no more coffee lives here. We will make the chocolates from here. Belgium must order chocolates made in Kenya. You can't take our coffee and take it to Belgium and says produced in Belgium. What the hell are you talking about? Who are you cheating here? You don't even have a single bush of a coffee tree in Belgium and say they're the producers of coffee. Who is lying to who? Britain cannot be the sole mother of determining the price of gold. You don't even have a quarry mine to bring me 2 or 3 dust of gold in your country. Where are you getting it from? Allowed.
Stealing.
Thuggery. That's why I called Britain Pambe for me the home of the Tomb Raiders when I discovered it in August. And by the way, next month I'm going to be meeting up with Traore, with Mama Chombori and Lumumba and 1,000 Americans who have been given citizenship into Burkina Faso. Repatriation of the African children will happen in my lifetime. I will be there when we're talking about the one Africa. You countries who are progressive, Kenya in particular, Nigeria and South Africa, big-headed because your economies are doing very well. May God bless you. The rest of Africa will start marching behind young men such as Ibrahim Traore. 3 countries are in: Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso. Zimbabwe, Botswana, Namibia and Zambia are opening their borders to each other. You, Kenya, Tanzania and Uganda, I wish you can make this thing much more active. And if this 3 in the north, 4 in the south, 3 in the center, 4 plus 3 plus, we already have 13 countries that are already thinking in one space. This is where my head gets spinning. Why can't these presidents who are thinking in the same space call a conference together? Create a passport for us. Let's start moving with those that are moving. Those that are busy dragging their feet behind with French, with the Portuguese and around this agenda. We want a one Africa. 63 years later, still talking about a united Africa. The passports have been designed. They're there. The national anthem is there. The money has been designed. It's there. We lack the political power to implement these decisions. This is the bureaucracy that I'm talking about, which is a hamstring. And I hope the Gen Zs are listening to me. Don't just talk about African, Kenyan politics. You need to move your agenda beyond the borders of Kenya. Unfortunately, I was listening to you the other day. It feels bad that you are also now getting caught up in the South African mischief. The Luos and the Kikuyus, now even the Gen Zs are divided between the Luos. Back to this tribal nonsense.
We are working
The
towards
same
getting
mess
away.
that Raila and Kenyatta were fighting for years before you were even born. It has now resurfaced, even amongst the young people. I thought you were Gen Zs, you were progressive. You started together, same universities, sharing notes. But all of a sudden, when old gods with their old theories of tribal divisions come amongst you, the Luos are now on one side, the Maasai on the other side, the Kikuyus on the other side, the same devil that destroyed you is resurrected amongst yourselves. Wake up, Kenya!
We are getting away.
Wake up, Kenya! I'm not amongst you, but I'm with you.
Yeah, thank you very much. So, do you think
Regroup.
we are
You had a
regrouping?
very good thing happening there.
Yeah,
Regroup.
regrouping for sure. I think Traore is becoming a threat to African leaders.
He's not a threat.
Most African
He
leaders.
has become a model. And let me say this. Let me just sit up straight.
Yes, please.
Any African president who's coming into power in the next 3 to 4 to 5 years, I'm here with all our social media footprint and influence.
Yeah.
Tell me the one you want to become president. We will give them the agenda of the items we want them to attend to. We will not be recycling these old bags and old sacks of political thugs who go to parliament to sleep and fart in parliament. No. We need a new breed of thinkers who are only not looking for food and cannot see beyond their nose. We have an agenda to achieve the Africa that we need for all of us. Therefore, we need to start looking at Traore as a model through which any African leader who is coming into power.
Hey there, thanks for tuning in. Want more awesome content? Follow us on all our socials at STK206.